Hello, I'm Gabriel with Lockhart Smokehouse here in Dallas, Texas. We are in the heart of Bishop Arts District. We are currently going on our 14th year, entering our 15th year. So I'm here to show you and give you a quick tour of how to order and what the process is like here in Lockhart. First off, we'll come on in here through the dining room. As we make our way into the free AC we offer here at Lockhart, what you'll see is the bar and plenty of open seating. The way the ordering process actually works is we head on down the hallway. And the cool part is we still keep it old school in the sense that we still consider ourselves a butcher shop, just like our roots back in Lockhart, Texas. So what you do is you order back here. We do all the cutting in front of you at the counter, just the way you like it. If you like your brisket a little fatty, we'll do a little bit fattier. If you like a little lean, we can do that as well. Our pork ribs the same way. You want the end cut, center cut. You are really able to customize your order the way you like it. We have here is a few of our cold sides. Blue cheese slaw, basically blue cheese with our slaw mixed to it. One of our most popular items is our brisket deviled eggs. These are deviled eggs that have brisket in the filling. We finish them off in the smoker, and then they're ready for you to eat. And then one of our other very popular items is our Lockhart slaw, which is basically our take on coleslaw. It's got a little bit of sriracha and a little bit of our pork rub on it. Our signature here is always going to be a little bit of heat on the back end. Every good barbecue restaurant has a signature. What's the end taste on your tongue? And a lot of our dishes are inspired with just a little bit of that heat on the back end, not to overpower it, just to give you a little bit different flavor profile. And then one of the things I also want to point out to you here is right here we have our family wall, kind of a salute to our lineage from Lockhart, Texas, more specifically down to Kreitz Market. Our owners are actually cousins with the owners of Kreitz Market. So we always think it's pretty cool to pay homage to our history and obviously where Central Texas style barbecue started. So that's a pretty good homage. Down here we have our pitmaster, Mr. Patrick Riddles.
How you doing today?
And like I said, he will cut anything the way you'd like it. We also like to differentiate ourselves. We always like to do a little bit something special. So we always have a special board. So for today, we have mango habanero baby back ribs, and we also have green beans. These are items we don't have on a daily basis, but that we just like to switch it up every now and then, add just a little bit something different. Sometimes we do prime rib, cabrito, we've done whole hogs. We've also done the dinosaur ribs, something really popular, looks really cool. But our mainstays are always going to be the staples here that we have above. When you are ordering, just think of it like a hot butcher shop. So you see pricing by half a pound. You don't have to order half a pound necessarily. We can slice you one cut of brisket. All we're going to do is weigh it for you. Typically what I tell people is if this is your first time here, get you a couple slices of brisket, maybe one pork rib, and a sausage. By doing that, you hit the Texas Trinity. So basically what we're known for and what most people are looking for here in barbecue. All right, so if you notice up here, we have a sign painted long ago that says no forks, no sauce needed. Now when we originally opened, so if you notice up here, we have the no forks, no sauce needed sign. When we first opened, it didn't have the needed part because down in Lockhart, the saying is the forks are at the end of your hands. So be thankful you have two of them. So, but when we opened here in Dallas, we had a big pushback because we had no forks or no sauce. You know, sauce is something that they say you use to cover up imperfections. So traditionally you eat the barbecue without sauce. Now, obviously, as time has progressed, even down in Lockhart, Texas, a lot of the barbecue places now have forks and sauce. So do we. But when we first opened, that was one of our big things. We got a lot of pushback for it. One of the critics from the Dallas Morning News gave us a 1-star review. And basically, we turned that into a fork you day. I won't name the name of the critic. If you can Google it, I'm sure. And we had a little bit of fun with it, which we thought was pretty cool. Some of the other stuff we have here is going to be, I guess you can call it celebrity kind of family wall. some of the cool stuff that we've done some charity event with Kevin Costner. That's one time we did it with, I believe, Emily's Place. We were the sponsors for the band as far as to provide food for them. We also had a visit from Guillermo and the Guillermo Mobile, from Jimmy Kimmel. If you pan over here, we also have a few other food critics that were in here, different celebrity chefs as well, local celebrities. And then we also have some of the same events that we've done in the past with the Christ Market Pitmaster, which is Roy Perez. He's been down there over 30-something years. This is our owner, Jeff Burgess, with the Texas Ranger Hall of Famer, Pudge Rodriguez. We had also the opportunity to do a lot of barbecue events. Barbecue is a very close-knit community, so we call it our brothers in barbecue. So some of the people you see here is like Daniel Vaughn. He's the editor of a barbecue for Texas Monthly, and then also the young lady next to him is Tootsie, who's still a pitmaster till this day. So it just kind of shows and kind of tells a little bit of our journey, the experiences we've had, and kind of how it's shaped who we are today, which I think is very important. So this is probably my favorite part of the restaurant besides the pit. So what you have here is actually our pit. This is a Bewley pit. It's made here in Dallas, Texas. The factory is actually about 15-20 minutes away from us. It's right outside the Fair Park District in that area. This is the original pit, and this is going on 15 years. So we have several pits in the company, but this is my favorite, obviously, because it's the first one. So the way that this works is everything is contained within this firebox here. And this regulator here actually kind of sets it at the temperature you want to keep it at. So the beauty of it is very efficient, and you don't necessarily need to have somebody here overnight. So if you open it up, you can see the fire here. And basically what happens is the heat will travel. It'll do kind of like a figure 8, and then it'll come right back out our smokestack. So what we do is, we don't have anything in it right now because obviously we're doing service. We pulled everything out in the morning. But this is kind of the cooking process. Obviously, the higher up on the pit, the hotter it is, the lower the cooler point. Cooking point is.
So are you rotating meats like between like the?
Yes, that is where the skill comes in. Is when you start doing the meat rotation. A lot of people get fooled in thinking that you just come in here, you set it and forget it, but that's really where everything starts, and that's where temperature changes, the kind of wood you get, even the meat throughout the year, it all changes and it's all affected. This one is a little bit different because we are enclosed. Our other locations up in Plano, Texas, that one's actually out exposed to the elements. So during wintertime, we're going through a whole lot more wood. If you have a little bit of a difference in the moisture content inside the wood, that also affects your cook. And like I said, again, throughout the year, the briskets change, right? During the summertime, sometimes the cows don't drink as much water, so that's obviously going to affect your end product. During the wintertime, same issue potentially. So there's just a bunch of different variables that can affect your cook, and that's where the pitmaster really comes in, and that's where they shine. Yeah, so this is our main pit, the original. We also have an overflow pit. It's the exact same pit. It's just we actually just had to get one custom made for the size. So a cool story was when we first opened, and I mean probably till this day we haven't checked, obviously, because we want this with this pit, but we wanted to play as much homage as possible, or do it as true to the form that they do it down at Christ Market. So they wouldn't allow us to do an open fire. If anybody's been down to Christ Market, they know that there's an open fire pit. So we had to get something that was enclosed. So we settled on a Bewley, not myself obviously, but the owners settled on a Bewley. And basically the reason being is because it was within an enclosed firebox, and should there ever be a fire, actually what happens is this thing will just shut down. And as long as you don't open it, you're in good shape, because the fire will snuff itself out, because this is actually what breathes for the actual fire. Once that thing closes, then you have, maybe just depending on what kind of fire you got in there, maybe 45 minutes, maybe to an hour or something like that, for it to completely die out. So that's the reason we actually settled on this, which again, it's kind of cool. because, you know, just talking about the things that have led to where you're at now, it all just kind of builds who you are. So now we are, I wouldn't say masters, but we're pretty proficient in using these pits, because nobody ever actually masters anything from what I've learned. So, and one of the cool things is, well, it's a bittersweet moment, but our original pit, we will actually be transitioning out to M&M Smoker, which is the reason I'm wearing one of the hats. Thank you, M&M, for the hat. Basically, you know, we're going on 15 years with our original smoker. Just like everything else, you know, things wear down. Not to say that it's a bad product, but if there's a better product that's going to help us get to that level of cooking quality that's out there, then we're going to go after it. So when we were looking at smokers, everybody we talk to, you know, in the barbecue business, a little known secret is that, yeah, we're all competitors, but we're all friends as well, because we're all typically small mom and pop businesses at the end of the day. But everybody we talked to a T, they all said M&M is one of the best smokers. We went out there and talked to those guys as well. They came out here and talked to us. So we will actually be transitioning the original pit to an M&M smoker, and we are very excited about it. We just think it's going to be a game changer. And I know that the guys that have been with us for several years are very excited, because anytime you get something new, it's like a new toy. What else can we cook on it? What's going to be the differences in the cooking? So we're just jumping for joy right now. So we can't wait. Hey, thank you once again for coming out here to Lockhart Smokehouse, located in Dallas, Texas, more specifically in the Bishop Arts District. We are about 15 minutes south of downtown Dallas. We're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until we sell out. If you need to get a hold of us, have any questions, please reach out to us via Instagram, Facebook, or directly to our phone line. Anyways, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Have a great one. See you soon.